Man, they had me there for a second. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, what the fuck? I'm back with another drunk reaction, and today I'm drinking Fireballs. I often am. I don't know how seriously you take your work, but I have I take it very seriously. Mistakes fucking haunt me, and they really piss me off when I make mistakes. Not when other people make mistakes. I don't enjoy it when other people make mistakes, but I tend to be pretty lenient about that. I'm not like I don't cuss them out. I don't slap them, like fucking Tony Wood or something, or none of that shit. I'm not an asshole to people who make mistakes, but I'm an asshole to myself when I make mistakes. Case in point, you guys already know this because you have endured the last two episodes that I didn't have my fucking microphone here. Typically I have my microphone over there on the table next to the computer, and we're only talking about a difference of about 18 inches, maybe. Like this is about a foot, maybe 2 feet. Difference 2 feet. And it's pointed towards me. I did that on purpose because every now and then I'll forget my microphone. I'll forget to move it, right? Because here, this is a work area, so I don't keep it here because it'll get hit and it'll get fucked up or something. I'll put my keyboard over here. I'll be using this shit, so it's in the way, right? But it goes over there. I used to have it further back behind the computer, but then when I would forget it, the sound would be fucking awful. And you can't redo it. It's not like you'd reshoot a scene, right? It's a reaction. You can only do it once. You got one shot at this. Take it or leave it, right? So I was getting really bad sound, so I was like, okay, well, at least this way, if I forget, it's closer. It won't be so bad. Well, I forgot the last two episodes. First two episodes of this recording session, I forgot. And I just listed some of it. It's going to be bad, but it's not going to be as bad as it was when I was behind the fucking computer. You'll be able to hear me, but there'll be some artifacts and room noise, and it fucking annoys me, man. It pisses me off. I like to have it as good as it can be, right? Sound is such an important component of all this shit. But what annoys me about this is I made two mistakes. First of all, I always try to make sure to move it over here. Like I'm always like, okay, how's this positioned? All this shit, right? So I try to always do that. But then also there's a little app I use to check the sound quality. And so I check. The reason I check is that this little app thing tells me, first of all, I'm using this mic, and second of all, the level I want it to be pretty far over. If I had done that, and I usually do it, I swear to God, I do it about 3 or 4 times per episode typically. This is what I do. If I had done that, I would have realized that the level wasn't going all the way across. I'd realized the mic wasn't where it was supposed to be. So I forgot. I didn't check levels a single time. I told you, I do it 3 or 4 times per episode. I didn't do a single time for 2 straight episodes. I'd never forget that. And I also didn't move the mic over. So I made two mistakes. Making two mistakes fucking irritates me. Making two individual mistakes that's going to reduce the quality of what we're trying to do here fucking gets on my nerves. When I go to bed and I'm still going to be thinking about it, I'm still going to be fucking irritated. The whole time I'm editing those two episodes, I'm going to be irritated with myself. So that's going to be like, we're talking another fucking 6 or 8 hours. I'm going to be irritated about this stupid fucking oversight of making this mistake. Okay, so why am I talking about this? I'm talking about all this because I don't see that kind of I don't want to say attention to detail, because if I had attention to detail, I wouldn't have forgot it. I don't see that kind of recrimination from Tony. As far as like his work, he's not like a meticulous person when it comes. Like, in other words, dwelling on this will make me potentially never make this mistake again, at least not for the foreseeable future, because I'll be paranoid. I'll be like, God damn. Remember how irritated I was with myself? Check the mic. Oh, it's there. Okay, good. Check the levels. Okay, it's there. There's a reason I checked the levels 4 times an episode. One time, the fucking mic cut off. And so I had to throw that fucking episode away. I just couldn't record it. I couldn't put it out there, right? It was gone. So, that shit annoys me. But because it annoys me, next time I'll be like, okay, well, I don't want to make a mistake again. So we don't see that from Tony. Has he learned from any of his workplace mistakes? Like, for instance, that first person that got killed for being a rat in season 1, they thought it was him instead of Big Pussy. Was that guy a rat? Did we ever find out, was that a second rat they had? Or was a case of mistaken identity? Was it a case where they killed him when they should have been killing Big Pussy? Because they thought it was Big, they thought what was happening was, it was Big Pussy. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if we ever found out, but but clearly if he wasn't a rat, then Tony would be like later, damn, I killed that dude by mistake. So is Tony gonna learn from what he almost fucking Now, he wasn't the one that ordered the hit on Johnny Sack, but he could have, like, turned it down. He could be like, no, I don't think that's right. He could have argued against it, right? And he didn't do that. So, I just wonder. I'm going to start paying more attention. Does Tony learn from his workplace mistakes and make an effort to be a better boss, be a better mob person? You know, because I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to that, but, like, I think it will color the way I see him. Because I appreciate and I respect people who feel bad when they make a work mistake and vow to not do it again. Those are the kind of people I enjoy and I respect from a business point of view. Whatever your business is. If you're a fucking house painter, if you're a mechanic, whatever it is, do you learn from your mistakes?
For me, is
she's going through it, boy.
As much as the level.
You know, they established this in, I think it was the first episode of the season. And then they went a couple episodes without it. I don't think she was even in the episodes. And now they're back big time.
That they not only had blocks of stone, but bread on the table.
Fucking junkie.
Well, maybe in 20 minutes in your Webbendorfer factory parking lot.
Jesus. He is in no shape. This is why you don't have a fucking captain be a fucking junkie. None of the other captains that we see are junkies. This is what we call a problem, man.
Jesus Christ.
I mentioned this, I think it's probably season 1. One thing I like that they do is this fucking guy. And whenever the words, this fucking guy, whatever follows that is nothing good. It's not a compliment. That's for goddamn sure. It's like, this fucking guy is great. He always pays me on time. It's never that. Well, this is how I feel about Chrissy. This fucking guy.
You been drinking? Me and Aid had some wine at the house.
He can tell his energy's off.
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, he needs talking to.
That's what I was going to say to you. What you did for me, that fuck who killed my father. I'll never forget that.
Which was a lie, by the way. I'm still convinced it was
I only
a lie.
hope I'm worthy.
So where's the strip club, AJ?
Maybe Route 17 or Route 4.
Man, life before
Lodi.
Google sucked ass. Now you can just Google strip club, hit directions, boom. You know?
Oh, my goodness.
Meow. Look at her, man.
I didn't know
She got
anything
that
else
look
was
I just used
Meadow used
the
to have
measurement.
anytime fucking Jackie Jr. come around.
Sometimes I worry about Furio.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Well, doesn't he seem lonely? I
Yeah,
was telling Jessica about him this morning. You know, I know I shouldn't gossip, but
I
think
know
she
I
was
shouldn't
having an affair
gossip,
with
but
Dr. Massell.
I hear you, girl.
Here, one date won't hurt.
What do you want to bother? Hello, darling.
I actually got that reference. I don't think anybody else did.
That noise.
Hello,
in
Dolly. She was a
Mercedes.
matchmaker. Never mind.
Yeah?
You remember that nice sales lady?
Yeah,
think
he
so.
doesn't.
Gloria
You don't want none of that
Trillo. She
drama.
gave me a ride home that day. You know what Jerry told me about her? She died.
Damn. Really?
You what?
She committed suicide. Isn't that awful?
Holy shit. Wow. You never even knew.
Mr. Empathy over there. She hung herself.
Holy
on a
shit, that's a way
chandelier.
to go.
Jesus. Domaine Vézelay. After
This is
that was
going
one of
badly.
the oldest,
Never
largest
borrow money
producers
from
of
the
Bar
mob.
Armagnac, which is on fire right now. How much?
$10,000.
Oof, man, Ari. 5.
7.5.
Look at him covering his mouth and shit.
Okay.
Maybe that's how I should ask for Patreon money.
Charmaine, I don't think
$1 a
you're
month.
hello, please, brother.
Okay, $3 a
Nice to meet you.
month.
Could I load you, please?
I don't know.
Can you clean
Artie's a
up
weirdo.
before?
I pause this so I can hit the bathroom, so I just want to say this real quick. A couple things. First, Artie, he's another one of these fully fleshed out characters. We know his feelings. You know, we can empathize with him. He's a creep. I don't like him, but he is an interesting character. But I don't like him, right? There's a difference. But I know he has feelings, and he's another he feels real. He's fully fleshed out. People are like this, you know? People are good and bad. You know, they have good qualities and bad qualities. We all have some creepy quality, I'm sure, you know? The other thing is, I just realized, because they mentioned Gloria and shit, like, so far this season, we haven't seen Tony fucking around at all. Maybe he has. Maybe he'll just fuck a stripper every now and then. We haven't seen it. So he definitely doesn't have a regular bitch on the line right now, you know? So, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of fallout, especially in therapy, when it comes to, like, you know, finding out Gloria killed herself. It's interesting, like, Melfi, of course, could not tell him. I'm sure she knew. She knew all along as soon as it happened. Somebody told her. Or she found out, like, when she was researching why Gloria wasn't coming to sessions anymore. Unless Gloria had stopped therapy. Then maybe she wouldn't find out immediately. Most likely she knows. But she never told Tony. And nor should she. She shouldn't have, but, like, she's been, like, holding this shit in this whole time. So I just find that interesting. But yeah, like maybe the experience with Gloria has like turned Tony off from these long-term side pieces. If so, very wise decision, sir. Yep, he's going by. I knew he was going to check the story. I thought he was going to do it when he was calling the restaurant, but yeah. He's actually showing up in person to find this shit out, which just makes sense. You'll get more in person than you would on the phone. It'd be funny if she's here and like Carmen just heard the wrong thing. Hey, you want to hook up again? He'd be like, God damn it, why'd I come in person?
Oh, well, she's no longer with us.
You know where she went?
Actually, she died.
Yep.
What?
You had to know.
Well, she committed suicide.
Jesus.
What?
You know, but now you know. You know, what if she was murdered? Is that possible? I know there's more story about opportunity she killed herself. But what if, like, one of his guys was a little too aggressive? Or even, like, caught her stalking Tony and then did it and never even told Tony about it? That's possible. Probably not likely, but hey, I'm paranoid. What can I say?
Brought along a pair of dirty chef whites. My friend here will suck out the stains for you.
Wow, he's such a dick. What an asshole. It's just not funny and it's not necessary, man. Tony breaks balls, but he doesn't do it to the level Ralphie does. You know what I'm saying?
Less than 2 points.
It's not a problem.
Just out of curiosity, what's going to happen in 2 weeks?
Oh, the insurance check's gonna come.
Sounds sketchy. Your delivery was kind of bad. You want to try another take?
I hate to do it, Artie. But I think I'm going to pass. Sorry.
Good idea.
How about you?
He knows she knows.
Thank you.
He's mad she didn't tell him.
Really? Business okay? Everybody hunky-dory?
Well,
He's
you know.
pissed.
Onward and upward.
That's what he's mad about. That
She
she didn't
she's
tell him.
still hanging around.
Yeah,
It's a
she
terrible tragedy.
So you fucking know. You fucking lied. You let me fucking sit there.
Please sit down.
How the fuck am I supposed to trust you? You're my doctor.
Please sit down. You're scaring me.
Boy, this is a repeat
You've
of
been
the
drinking.
Why the
season
fuck
1.
didn't you help her?
Sometimes you can't.
I bet you charged her enough, didn't you, huh? I bet you didn't cut her a deal because you're a fucking
They're shooting
incompetent.
us exactly like they shot that
give my
season 1 scene.
patients everything I've got. And when something like this happens, I'm devastated.
Sit your ass down. But I love they shot that. Like, I bet it's shot for shot the same, man. You know, the angle, like, probably, I bet it's exactly the same. I love how they did that. He didn't smash the table this time, though, so that's good. Dick. Sit your ass down.
She did it after me. I mean, a minute.
He is
No,
wrecked,
she-
man. He is fucking wrecked.
Reached out to me for me to care. And I wasn't there for her.
Why are you so quick to blame yourself?
Well, I mean, come on. This lands on him. Come on, man. I know you're trying to help him, but this lands on him.
If I was desperate, if Melissa had a tumor instead of an overbite, the son but not wood, you'd be the first place I went to.
He does a cross
It was
and
a
knocks on wood.
business
You
venture.
superstitious fuck.
What kind of deal?
It's French vodka.
French
Huh?
rock. I've never
These
heard that
guys,
shit.
they're big
I bet
players.
it
They're
went
throwing millions
off the
behind
cliff, man.
introduction.
French
Oh, you
rock.
got it.
I told you, Tony, no.
I'll charge you a point and a half, and believe me, I know that's a lot fucking better than Ralph Cifaretto would do.
It is better, actually.
You a great guy, Tom.
Yeah, but what happens if he can't pay? Because he don't know this motherfucker enough to know whether that dude's going to pay him or not. As a matter of fact, it could be a scam. I bet it's a fucking grifter, right? It's a grifter, and then now you're going to have to break his fucking legs, and you insist it, man. That ain't
It's a good
good.
idea. Snifter, nice cigar. You see what I mean?
He ain't doing those so nice. Straight out of the bottle, like a fucking animal.
Hey,
Man, they had me there for a second, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, what the fuck? She was great. I like that character. It's too bad it didn't last very long. Yeah, covering her neck. Yeah, this is a dream like a motherfucker. The actress was amazing. She really sold that shit. Every nuance of the character. Yep. Scarf comes off so he can see the fucking marks on her neck. Like, oh, shit. Wow, that can't be good. I'm still aware this is a dream, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Tony? Anthony? What you wanna say? This? Or this?
Yeah, we'd rather see the pussy. I don't want to see the marks on your neck. Thank you for cutting before we can see that shit. Now, see, that's the time I don't want to see more of the scene. This fucking guy, man, he's going through it. Oh, yeah. That's the good shit right there.
And if I was like obnoxious about this, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
and you were. And he was a dick.
Hey.
I mean, there's blame on both sides.
come on.
You know what, Tone? It's a shame you didn't get 8 tickets. That way Furio and Jessica could have come with us. It really takes the pressure
She's
off
really
the blind
pushing
date.
it.
Why she's a guy can only get 6. All right.
Well, we know what motivated this. I mean,
Nice. What is
give him a tip.
Yes, for Patsy. Tell him I said to take care of you.
Thanks, Tony. Wow. You're a great guy.
Yeah, he's Santa Claus right now. He's doing anything he can to try to feel a little better. Any friend needs something, now's the time, man. Anybody. Even a friend of Meadows could probably get a favor right now.